Hello, this is Opinion Radar, and today I'm super excited to dive into my experience with the KYME Carry On Luggage. After months of juggling between weekend getaways and last-minute business trips, I knew I needed a carry-on that could keep up with my unpredictable travel schedule. The KYME caught my eye not just for its overall aesthetic, but because it promised to blend sleek style with everyday practicality, something I'd been desperately searching for after countless disappointments. Over the past few months, I've put it through everything from bustling city streets to relaxed beach vacations, and I'm ready to share the highs, lows, and all the details in between. I'll be honest about what works, what doesn't, and why this might be perfect for your next adventure. Whether you're a frequent flyer or planning your first big trip, stick around because this little suitcase might just be your new travel buddy. Okay, so I recently got the KYME Carry On Luggage in this gorgeous pink color, and I'm obsessed. First off, the design is so chic and modern. It's definitely a statement piece that turns heads at the airport. The hard-shell exterior gives it this sleek, polished look, and I love that it's airline approved at 22 by 14 by 9 inches. What really sold me were the 360-degree spinner wheels. They glide effortlessly, even when the suitcase is packed to the brim. I've dragged it through crowded terminals and bumpy sidewalks, and they never get stuck or wobbly. The TSA lock is another huge plus. Security checks are so much quicker and stress-free now. And can we talk about that built-in cup holder? Perfect for keeping my coffee or a snack handy while waiting for my flight. It's small but surprisingly functional, fitting most travel-sized drinks. One of the biggest wins for me has been how organized the suitcase keeps me. The interior has a zipped second compartment that's ideal for separating clean and dirty laundry, or keeping toiletries separate from clothes. I've used it for weekend getaways and even a week-long trip to the coast, and it fits everything perfectly. Think outfits, shoes, accessories, and even a last-minute souvenir or two. The spacious layout means I never feel like I'm jamming things in. There's actual room to fold and arrange. The cup holder on the outside isn't just for drinks. I've hooked my phone charger or a small bag there too. And the multiple handle height settings? Game changer. Whether I'm tugging it behind me or lifting it into an overhead compartment, I can always find a comfortable grip. Now, I'll be real with you. The durability is a bit of a mixed bag. I've heard some people say it feels flimsy at first, and I get that. The plastic material isn't as thick as some luxury brands, but after several trips, it's still going strong. I did notice a small scratch after my first flight, but honestly, that's expected with any hard-shell luggage. On the upside, the wheels have held up amazingly well. No squeaking or slowing down. The size is another point of debate. Some users find it too small, but I think it's perfect for carry-on restrictions. I've squeezed in 2 weeks' worth of clothes, with some clever folding, and still had room for souvenirs. The value for $76 is solid, especially with features like the TSA lock and cup holder, though I can see why some might hesitate if they're used to pricier brands. Let me share a personal story. Last month, I used this luggage for a spontaneous road trip turn flight combo. I packed it full of summer outfits, a toiletry bag, and my tech gear. When we had to check it at the gate, due to overhead storage being full, I was a little nervous. But the hard shell held up beautifully, and the TSA lock made the process smooth. The wheels glided over uneven airport surfaces without a hiccup, and I didn't feel like I was lugging a brick. The shoulder strap is padded just enough, and I could drag it comfortably even after a long day of exploring. What really stood out was how lightweight it stayed despite being packed to the max. I've owned suitcases that felt twice as heavy, so kudos to the design. Another time, I took this on a business trip where I needed to look polished, but also stay functional. The cup holder came in clutch. I kept my water bottle handy during back-to-back meetings, and the phone holder let me slip my charger into without digging through my bag. The side bag hook is genius too. I attached my tote for airport shopping, and it stayed secure. The zipper never stuck, even when I packed it tightly, and the expansion feature gave me just enough extra space for last-minute gifts. I did notice the wheels required a bit more effort on carpeted airport walkways, but that's normal for most rolling luggage. Overall, It handled everything from city streets to airport chaos with ease, and I felt super put together the whole time. So, would I recommend the KYME Carry On? Absolutely, with a few caveats. It's not indestructible, so handle it with care, like any hard shell bag. And if you travel with heavy items, you might want to distribute weight evenly. The cup holder is narrow, so don't expect to fit a large water bottle, but that's a minor quirk. For the price, it's incredibly stylish, functional, and travel ready. I've used it for everything from weekend trips to international flights, and it's never let me down. If you're looking for a carry-on that's both practical and fashion-forward, this pink beauty is worth a shot. Just remember to keep the wheels clean after dusty trips, and you'll have a trusty companion for all your adventures. If you're ready to jet set with more travel hacks, tap that like button to lock in your seat and subscribe for a tidy packing list of future reviews. Let's keep those suitcases full of great content. Don't get left at the gate. Join our travel crew now.